Yo, what's up guys, it's Coastro here, and real quick before the video starts, I just want to take this as an opportunity to tell you that I have a Discord server now for chatting with me and the others, and also we're opening up staff applications because I just hit 100 subs, so thank you for that. Yeah, go apply for staff if you want to. Not forcing you to do anything, not your boss, or your dad. Do it anyway, subscribe! I, Ghostro, solemnly swear to take my revenge on the next season of Sympathy's Lifesteal SMP. Thank you. This is the story of what has happened so far on Phantom Lifesteal Season 2. Now I know what you might be thinking, and it's probably, Ghostro, how is the server season ending already? It literally ended like 5 days ago. And to answer that question, uh, the event video was actually done like a week and a half before it was posted. I was just too lazy to actually edit it. Sadly, I wasn't able to record the events of this server because, well, I was too lazy, but anyhow, I'll just tell you what's happened so far. Immediately after I first logged on, I was greeted by Mirage and Full Diamond and killed me while I was defenseless. I was able to cheesily TPA back to Sympathy, and since then, I vowed to take my revenge against Mirage and take that heart back. After a day of grinding on the SMP, I was able to get full diamond god gear because netherite wasn't allowed on armor this season. 2 days later, my good friend Danilos needed my help with taking over the SMP. So his plan was to take advantage of every single team on the server and gain their trust, so that he'd be the puppet master running the whole show and no one but I would know. Later that day, I ended up challenging someone named Shythresh who didn't know of my skill level, which by the way that sounds way more egotistical than I wanted it to. Anyhow, I challenged him to a 1v1 for a heart, and then I ended up winning. Boom, back to 10 hearts, incredible. A couple hours later, the guy kills Danilos and Danilos orders me to kill him. So I hunted him down to avenge Danilos. I ended up killing him twice, putting me at 12 hearts. Shythresh then ended up giving up on the SMP after losing 3 hearts to a single person. Then, while I was sleeping, Mirage ended up raiding our base, but no one really cares since I wasn't there. Then, Sheldon Prime, whom we trusted with our base location, ended up giving them to the enemy team, making Sheldon Prime an actual enemy. The next day, Mirage's teams challenged Sympathy and I to a 6v2, leaving no way for the two of us to win. We ended up running away from the fight because we couldn't win the 6v2 on high ping. However, neither Sympathy or I popped once during that entire 6v2. And Sheldon Prime was just like, we are just better, bro. Get out of here. You guys suck. Classic Sheldon Prime. Then, like 2 days later, we found their old base. Well, I think that it's their old base. I'm pretty sure that they were just about to move bases. So, some of their teammates were there. So then I ended up betraying Danilos. We ended up cyberbullying him a couple times till he gave up. It didn't really matter that I lost my only man on the inside since it was totally worth the hearts. I'm a good person, I swear. Then literally the next day, we found their other base, and now I'm sure that this wasn't their main base since I got a tip from Danilos that they had multiple bases beforehand, and this base was way smaller than their last one. But boy were they stacked. Like, I mean, netherite is only allowed on tools, but they had like extra netherite ingots, they had like extra diamond god gear, they had like so many diamonds, and Sympathy and I were just able to loot everything, which is just absolutely amazing. Later that day, Sympathy managed to find Bunster and tried to kill him, but since Bunster logged out during combat, Sympathy decided to ban him. The rest of Mirage's team decided to quit too because of Sympathy's hypocritical rules. So he was allowed to run from a fight, but others weren't. Sheldon Prime ended up challenging me to a duel to determine who the winner of the server season was. Sound familiar? Yes. This is just like the last season, except way easier. Instead of me having to fight a 2v5 against the whole team on 400 MS, it would just be me having to 1v1 some mediocre shield spammer in SMP kit. I pretty much just said that unless he immediately got Vape V4, I just don't see a universe that he would win. So anyhow, yeah, the next video should be that 1v1 against Sheldon Prime, so stay tuned for that. And that is how I became a terrorist in Minecraft. It's a block game, FBI. Leave a like if you like the video and subscribe.